I want us to be intentional about modeling parenting to our children. As a parent, be mindful of the fact that you are modeling parenting to your children. When you begin to raise one or two matters, they will say, "This was how I was raised." What they are trying to say is that this is what my parents modeled to me, which may not be right. So, whatever it is that you're doing, be mindful of the fact that you are modeling parenting. So, how do you handle things when children go wrong? How do you handle things when one child does better than the other? How do you handle things when the children disappoint you? You must be intentional, because this is what they will do to your grandchildren, most likely. A good father leaves an inheritance, a good inheritance for his children's children. And I want to tell you, one of the greatest inheritance that you can actually leave for your children's children is actually your children. Who you have raised their parents to become is what will determine the kind of parents they would have and the kind of parents that your grandchildren will turn out to experience. So it is very important that while you are doing what you are doing, but mindful that your actions have a ripple effect. Be mindful that your paradigm, your perspective has a ripple effect, and you must be intentional. You don't want your grandchildren being messed up. You want them being great. You want them having the best. So you want to position their parents to be in a very good position and to be wholesome. I want to emphasize this wholesomeness. There are many parents who are playing so much emphasis on the academic development of the children, which I don't have issues with, on religious development, which I don't have issues with. But you see, the spiritual, intellectual, emotional, social, financial intelligence, all of these things are very, very important. And if we do not have, the requisite know-how to handle these things, I want to plead with us to settle down, seek out, and look out for people who have these results in their life. The book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, he talks about his poor dad who was an education, instructor and all of that, an executive, highly ranked man in the society, and people respected the man. The man was an intellectual. What he talked about is a rich dad who was not really so educated, but he was commanding so much wealth. So he was able to leverage on those two sides. You see now, so it's just like one same son having two fathers. So what I'm trying to say is that if there's anything you need to learn, if there's anything you need to get exposed to, if there's anything equipment that you need to get, any information you need, please look out for wherever it is that you can find it, bring it together and add it to what you have, so that you can give your children a better experience and you can leave a better legacy to your children's children, who are your grandchildren, and not just to them, to humanity as a whole. The kind of children you raise will have an impact on humanity, will have an impact on the